Hey guys, welcome back to Chaotic TV. On Daybreak from More Selective Games from IronSquid Chapter 2, we have in the bottom left the blue Zerg, the Surgeon Zerg, Azubu's Violet.
And spawning as the red Terran across from him, his opponent will be Evil Genius's Thorzain.
Alright. Now, Azubu Violet, the captain of Team Azubu, their SC2 team, just got a whole slew of new team members, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Azubu's really been kicking it into the esports scene starting just last year after the OGN League of Legends Championship. They picked up 2 teams to sponsor, the old Maximum Impact Gaming. Both of their teams, they picked them up as sponsors, and now they're jumping into the StarCraft world and doing the same over there. They're a big Korean name.
Yeah, they did I think they did a real good service to a number of good players by picking up the teamless Slayers players and former OGS players, as well as 3 players who left because they had spots lost from managerial issues. I think Venus was one of them, and San, I forget the third one. But they picked up Genius, Eve, Sleep, Top, San,
So
Venus.
just put together a pretty good-sized team for them.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be picking up another one if any of Team Liquid's news is also believable. Thorzain right now is going to go for that command center first. Not going to be blocked by Violet, who went hatch first.
And Drone's going to come poke at that SCD that's building the command center.
And another SCD has to be pulled just to keep it busy. Extractor coming down for Violet before even pool, so we might even see some speedlings come out, which I'd be happy to see. At a barracks, of course, for Thorzain to get those orbital commands out. The Spoon Terran, no longer wanting to be called Spoon Terran, Thorzain has been relatively aggressive as of late, coming down with a refinery to probably do some reactor Hellions.
Upgraded to a Spork Terran.
Spork Terran, that's a good one.
Yeah, slightly sharper than a spoon, I believe.
Yeah, not enough to carve out an eye, but we'll see. The Surgeon Zerg, so named because when he was sick at, I think it was an MLG arena earlier in 2012, he wore the courtesy mask that a lot of Koreans wear when they're sick. It's a very good practice wearing a mask so you don't get other people sick. I wish whoever gotten me sick in the last 4 days would have worn one. But F and A, Cotton, F and A. We have 2 orbital commands coming down for Thorzain. Just waiting to see what really happens in this game on Daybreak.
Yeah. Oh, there's pause. There's an unpause. And
no drones in Violet's gas right now. He got the 100 and he pulled.
Well, he got the 100 and 100. I'm a good player. That's just pretty common practice from quite a while ago. It fell off a little bit more with Zergs going more towards the later gas. This is better for getting to lair a little sooner. Just having that extractor ready for whenever you feel you need it. I mean, as time to go into banlings or move up into lairs is whichever you determine from your scouting.
But right now we do see the factory and the reactor coming down. Another gas coming out for Thorzain. He might throw down a starport. We'll see some Banshee play, perhaps.
And that one Marine got his own bunker just to take out that supply depot, so... He's a VIP Marine, I think.
There's a switch, there's a starport, and plop down that tech lab. There we go. We are going to see the Banshee Hellion mix come out. And Violet, right now, doesn't have much army to speak of, although as I say that, 6 wings come out. And he's got...
He's just going to get some
3
map
queens,
presence
though.
here. And knowing that the Hellions can be out on the map now from Reactor, just kind of wants to get an idea of what's going on for sure. Like I said, this is a point in the game where the Terran's tech is going to start to show, so...
Yep. We've got 3 queens that are going to be able to fend off any low number of Hellions. A 3rd base coming down for Violet, and the queens will also help with the creep spread and be able to defend against the Banshees coming in. We also have Evo chambers that are going to help. Some emergency spores if necessary, but the Hellions are going to be spotted by these 5 wizards who have already tangled with them a little bit and finally get taken out by a total of 4 Hellions that are going to push across the map. More Lings heading out of Violet's base. Going to be picked up by... Oh, not going to be picked up by the Hellions. I'm pretty sure they saw each other, but if the players weren't looking at the mini-map for that half second when they cross paths, then nothing to be done about that.
You know, these Hellions are just going to go attack this hatchery. And by attack, I mean they're going to sit there and shoot at it for quite a while before anything actually happens. I don't know. I never really find that as a very good use of the Hellions. I guess if there's nothing else to be doing with them, it's fine. But, I mean, if you can possibly find an opening to kill some Zerglings or some drones or something. With the addition of the Banshee, though, that's going to add some good DPS to that hatchery. It's actually probably going to go down here.
They missed taking out that spore crawl, or what's it called, creep tumor, and they might get this queen, but we have another queen coming in to back it up in these transfuses.
It's a little surround, but there's just not enough Zerglings there to stop with that many Hellions.
Nope. We have a lot of bank set up for Violet right now, and he's trying to do his very best to save his hatchery. But off creep, his Lings are fast, but they're not super fast. 3 queens. We have layer we have layer 20 seconds for being completed. The spore crawler
next to a spore crawler.
Not get built. Oh, they're saving time to put it down to the spore crawler. Finally hatch. We see a transfuse on the hatchery, and it is saved. Thorzain right now.
That's relatively impressive hold with that hatch. I thought for sure it was dead with all those Hellions and the Banshee threatening it. That was a really good move to build that spore crawler elsewhere and walk it in, as opposed to trying to build it there and it would have just been killed while building.
Roach Warren, Infestation Pit, and Macro Hatch coming down for Violet right now. A cleanup of some Lings in the middle of the map. And we see some mech coming out of Thorzain right now.
He has his 3rd up and running, and a couple of Zerglings find it and fight with some SCVs, and they lost a fight to SCVs. That must be kind of embarrassing. But I guess it doesn't matter when you're dead.
Violet taking the long route around, but he will be caught by a big lineup of all those Zerglings getting smoked by the Hellions.
Oh. Looks like at some point Thorzain got himself supply blocked and had to do an orbital drop for supply. Don't see that very often.
No, you don't. But it's in a relatively safe place. More Ling run by Violet trying to get around.
I like how he has this partial depot wall in front of the natural. I'm not entirely sure what the idea was, but I guess it was just that he needed supply.
We have Thor coming out, Ravens. It's a good choice, a Raven, just to help clean out this creep, although there isn't really all that much to clean out. The queens were so enthused about taking out the attack that we were realizing some Lings up in the top left of Violet. But
he's still a lot of Hellions on the map, but he's really retained them quite well. He hasn't lost any of them. He hasn't really even brought any back to repair or anything. He's just kind of surviving micro.
Yeah, he's pretty much got full map control. He's even got a barracks in the bottom left that keeps rolling in, or floating in to check out what's what.
He's going to see infestors popping out now. He's going to have an idea of what's going on.
Roach is finally coming in to take out these Hellions, but these Banshees are going to do their damnedest to take out these Roaches.
Yeah, 3 Banshees will kill a Roach really quick. Oh, they wasted around their false shots on that, and they get fungal.
The Raven doesn't actually have that new Heart of the Swarm upgrade yet, where the Seeker Missile is free from upgrade, but it will get taken out. Otherwise,
one Banshee does get out of there though, so
yeah,
gets fungled now.
There it goes.
Used a lot of that energy on those investors though, so I mean, mission accomplished, I guess, as well as killing a bunch of Roaches there.
If he keeps pressuring like he is at this 3rd base, then these Hellions are going to be doing some damage against some of these drones. Ooh, big roast going on.
This blue flame finished
4, 5, 6. Wow. 12 workers dead so far. And Thorzain takes a pretty decent economic lead, although he does.
At the same time, Violet is burrowing some infestors into the natural here. And
losing roaches to Thors and Hellions at the Zelnaga Tower on Thorzain's side. While
that may have
takes
been
that
distraction type traffic.
Geyser.
Because he's got infestors going inside now, and they're wandering right into the main.
Ooh, look at that.
Take some factories or even some armories.
The James Bond infestors.
He's going to try to go for the command center, I guess. A little bit of everything, I don't know.
The workers killed count is even up. And looks like these guys aren't targeting anything in specific, although it'd be terrific if they took out that armory.
They're going to get one armory, though.
Yeah, they got one armory. They took out the armor upgrade, and another scan right now takes out a few more of the infestors.
Oh, now they're fighting Hellions with the tech.
Wow, there's stuff going on all over the map. GG from Thorzain, as Violet's multitasking was taking out all of his Thors individually. And Thorzain just couldn't keep up with it. So
now he had roaches everywhere. I mean,
yeah. Way to go, Surge and Zerg. Carve them up, and we will see you in Game 2 from Chaotic TV. I'm KO.
This is Eclipse.
And we'll see you in just a second. Cheers.